Before I ever held you in my arms, I knew you in quiet ways. In every movement, every little turn, you already had something to say. And carrying you was joy to me, like life unfolding from the inside. People saw a baby learning the world, but mama saw a spirit open in her eyes. They called you curious, I smiled and said no, inquisitive. Wide eyes taken in the room, like you already knew life was meant to be lived. And those bright green eyes, always looking deeper than the surface, like your soul came here remembering you were made with purpose. You questioned, you noticed, you stood up for hearts nobody saw. And even when you tested every limit, you never lost who you are. So when you forget who you are, look at the sky. Remember your name was never written small. You were made to rise. I gave you roots, but I never clipped your flight. And if the world feels heavy, let your faith become your light. Xanelle Sky, there are no limits on your life. My job was never to keep you close. My job was to show you the sky was yours. You grew with ideas all your own, and I watched with equal parts wonder and fear. Because where I saw ceilings, you saw open air. You taught me not to live so small, not to put borders around possibility. And I admire the way you work, the way you go further than was required. Once you start talking, you bring your whole truth into the room, and you stand in what you believe, and somehow you're usually right. If one day you build something beautiful, if one day the world knows your name, stay kind, stay brave, stay open, and never forget where you came from. You did not give my life value, but loving you gave it deeper meaning. You made me dream bigger, you made me believe further. And if you surpass me, I will never call that losing, I will call that success. So when you forget who you are, look at the sky. See the same wide wonder in your eyes, and remember why you were never meant for smallness. You were meant to rise, to love, to lead, to shine. Mama never raised you to stay beneath the clouds. She raised you to fly.